Dallas, the city that's home to the storied Texas State Fair, has experienced a remarkable transformation over the years. It also offers a thriving and varied culinary scene that tends to fly beneath our radar. We promise that once your tongue touches any of these delectable delights, you'll want to come back to this city again. Dallas's dining scene is formed by many other things other than just traditional barbecue and Tex-Mex cuisine. This city's eateries are delivering enough eats to please even the most picky and seasoned eaters. So whether you're a resident of the Lone Star State or just going through, these are 10 of the must-eats in the town. Number 10, Via Terazzi. Via Terazzi is the kind of place that has an abundance of distinctive features within its boundaries. Chef and owner Lee Hutchinson has thoughtfully developed every element of this restaurant, right down to every item on the menu. For example, she lined up photos of her Sicilian grandma in the private dining room. In fact, Via Terazzi was given the name of the avenue in a tiny city near Florence in which the blonde chef grew up. Her mother, Nani Angie, taught her to love Italian food, and after completing a 2-year cooking program in Italy, she made her dream of owning and running a restaurant in Dallas a reality. Even though the restaurant is housed in a new building, it was designed to make guests feel as comfortable and familiar as possible. It's also fashionable, with an intense sage covering the arched bar. Moreover, every item on the menu is intended to be shared, and almost every dish has roots in the family's past. Number 9, Al Birnat's. People's loyalty to this steakhouse goes as deep as the pronounced marbling flowing across the flawless steaks that this restaurant's been preparing and delivering at its namesake location since 1988. Here you'll find a brilliant array of cuts, including a dry-aged Wagyu ribeye and a wet-aged Wagyu filet mignon. While steaks definitely get the attention they deserve, the sides shouldn't be overlooked either. Some items that stand out are seafood risotto and spinach artichoke agnolotti. Adding to the eating experience is the hospitality itself. This restaurant's committed to treating its guests like family members, which explains why people always fill this place. Number 8, Monarch. Coming from Michelin-starred chef Danny Grant, the Monarch restaurant in the heart of Dallas is bound to become a sought-after spot for special occasions. And yet, the restaurant's strongest wow is the bird's-eye perspective of Dallas. Here, guests can dine against massive windows and take in the view of the city from the 49th floor. Once you're up here, you may never want to step out of this place again. While the room feels traditional, the restaurant has a few quirky details. For instance, there's a secret wine tasting room. It's accessible only to people who know who to ask. Ultimately, the eatery additionally offers invitation-only tasting sessions. Number 7, Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles has only been around for a while, but has become a go-to spot for steak lovers. Diners come here to enjoy high-priced options, including various fine cuts and entire Dover soles. Or you may choose a more wallet-friendly path by ordering a few plates from the appetizer and pasta section. Stepping into this restaurant almost feels like a religious experience. The bar area is large but not intimidating enough, yet it would be impossible for you to overlook the 38-foot ceilings as well as the curved vestibule of Venetian drywall beneath them. You should also not miss the 3-story column. To the immediate left, you'll find a brand new addition to the main structure. It's so gloomy and moody that you should prepare yourself to be carded when buying a drink. The atmosphere's very cozy here, with black silk covers and paintings that look to come straight out of the Italian Renaissance. Number 6, Uchiba. When it comes to Dallas izakayas, this establishment on Maple Drive is a clear winner. Led by High Hospitality Group and Chef Tyson Cole, this gorgeous upstairs bar offers a twist on Japan's greatest offers, including a juicy pork belly and a ramen special. It accompanies the high-end downstairs eatery, Uchi. And unlike typical izakaya, Uchiba has a substantial vegetarian selection. Some of the most favored items on the menu are mushroom skewers, crispy tofu, avocado nigiri, and cauliflower buns. Most importantly, don't forget that this place is a bar, so you can find an excellent range of Japanese whiskeys. Number 5, Sushi by Scratch. Tucked within a suite on the 8th level of the Adolphus Hotel in downtown Dallas, this omakase restaurant is an addition to an established Seattle establishment. In its original location, it successfully recorded 100,000 names on the wait list even before it began delivering one single plate to a customer's table. When he was asked about whether the restaurant will ever become a permanent establishment, Chef Lee said that only time will tell. Surely, when the Adolphus Hotel became operational more than a century ago, the original owners wouldn't have imagined hosting an undisclosed sushi bar on one of its floors. Number 4. Mirador. Mirador, one of Dallas's most cherished lunch spots, is returning to the city center. After it went on an extended vacation, it eventually came back with an outstanding glow-up. The rooms are now brushed in rose color with large plants in every corner. There's a generous amount of art on the walls. During the early reopening stage, this place is a lunch-only spot, though. Diners can book a table for an afternoon tea session, which features multiple courses. You can also bring kids during the lunch hours. For the little ones, the restaurant's serving a specifically designed 3-course menu. The remodel by Swoon Studio brings custom furniture pieces to every corner of the restaurant. The newly constructed bar in the main seating area gives the restaurant extra space to host groups. Meanwhile, a secluded dining room offers the opportunity to have intimate convos over a chilled bottle of wine. Number 3. Colette. Henrys Majestic, a popular brunch spot, has moved to West Dallas and significantly grown in terms of size. Despite the fact that its patio area can now comfortably seat up to 400 guests, the restaurant and cocktail bar still maintain the same comfortable and relaxed atmosphere as it's always been. The purple Majestic sign that was deemed memorable from the earlier bar is currently positioned above the patio's musical stage, and many items from the old menu are back, including the famous bone marrow burger and birria ramen. There's an outdoor bar for people who hesitate to go inside for another drink. Number 2. Metropolitan Cafe. The Metropolitan Cafe is one of the most adored coffee and sandwich merchants in the center of Dallas. Just reopened its doors in the fall of 2023, and its current owner, Naomi Shiriak, decided to remain truthful to the original idea with an offering that pays tribute to the longtime location at Main Street. In addition to the interior redesign, Metropolitan Cafe will additionally have a new executive chef on board, Randall Broad, who has previously worked at favored Dallas eateries. The menu, however, will maintain traditional croissant sandwiches from the cafe's early days. There will also be more artisan deli sandwiches. Number 1. Trova. Trova, a quaint wine bar serving delectable small plates and charcuterie, is the only restaurant in the Dallas area to make the top 50 American restaurant list. Cheese and wine bottles, which are expertly chosen by the location's talented sommelier, are also reasons to visit this market and restaurant combo. The bacon jam toast offers an addictive blend of salty yet smoky pork and caramelized onions. The arancini, which are served with a solid tomato sauce that's been infused with air for a softer texture, are another dish not to be missed. There are 3 balls of creamy fried risotto with melted mozzarella in the center. Trova is renowned for its smaller production wine selection. Its catalog also includes wines that are off the usual path, such as a number of sweetened and fortified wines. There's a selection of beers and cider, as well as non-alcoholic options like coffee if you prefer something different for your plate. Are you new to Dallas or just need a bit of a food idea? Dallas chefs are energetic and eager to experiment with new things. This dynamic results in a long list of remarkable and one-of-a-kind establishments that have made it to the top of the culinary chain. And it's not just pubs and casual restaurants here in the Big D. Now people have picked up the many and varied dining options in the city, so you're able to delight in a different kind of food after that seriously excellent barbecue. There's a great deal of elegant fine dining places too. Whatever it is that you've been dying to try, Dallas has something for you. Guys, also make sure to check out the best hotels in Dallas in the video being displayed on your screen. See you in the next video.